Hey guys, welcome back to Small Screen Shakedown. Today we'll talk about 8 cartoons that secretly scared us as kids. Let's head into it. Number 8. Jan Svakemer's Alice. Hey, Czechoslovakia, are you doing okay? Because here's another Czech film that is concentrated nightmare jet fuel. It's not clear whether this 1988 adaptation of Alice in Wonderland is actually child appropriate, which the film itself coyly hints at with the ominous narration. Alice thought to herself, now you will see a film made for children. Perhaps. The surrealist film combines stop motion with a live action child actor in a way that is deeply, primally disturbing. Most of the stop motion puppets are real taxidermied animals with bulging eyes and fixed, startled expressions. Dead birds with fox skulls for heads make an appearance. Skulls hatch from eggs. A piece of meat moves on its own accord. Alex turns into a creepy porcelain doll. And the sound design is just as viscerally disturbing as the visuals. It's an indescribably trippy and horrifying film, and the experience of watching it could be most closely compared to getting high in a taxidermist workshop. Number 7. Mr. Potato Head Show. Remember the 1999 Mr. Potato Head Show movie? If you don't, you may have blocked out the memory. Pixar's version of Mr. Potato Head is lovable and goofy, whereas the Mr. Potato Head Show is, something else. What began as a TV show featuring a live-action puppet of Mr. Potato Head, the spin-off movie's entire plot is a lamentation of how the Mr. Potato Head Show was cancelled. This weird meta-commentary might be funnier if the movie wasn't a Frankenstein of clips and muddled half-baked ideas. They all amount to the crazy rantings of the show's scorned creators. There are weird animations such as live-action human lips, a half-eaten, heavily pierced anthropomorphic apple, a puppet who appears to be a pile of assorted intestines, a half-ham, half-lobster abomination, a fruitcake with human teeth, aliens. Watching this movie feels like pouring Drano into your ears and waiting for your brains to liquefy. Number 6. Help! I'm a Fish. Help! I'm a Fish is a Danish children's movie that was adapted to English, even acquiring the voice talents of Alan Rickman, Aaron Paul before he was famous, and Terry Jones. The movie is about a group of kids who accidentally drink a potion that turns them into fish, and being stupid children they lose the antidote that would turn them back into humans. It would be a mostly lackluster, forgettable children's movie if not for the villain, Joe, a fish who got a taste of the antidote potion, which apparently has the power to give fish human-like characteristics as well. Joe starts as rather frightening, with a black and white face that shows more juggalo than fish, and a sinister voice, courtesy of the wonderfully dark Alan Rickman. After the typical villainous arc, Joe greedily tries to consume as much of the antidote as possible to become fully human. Instead, he becomes an uncanny fish-human hybrid, his skin tearing apart like Jeff Goldblum in The Fly. He subsequently drowns, since he makes the mistake of drinking the human potion while underwater. It can't be overemphasized how many bad decisions the character in this movie makes. Number 5. Oh Canada. Oh Canada was a 90s Canadian-American kids TV show that aired on Cartoon Network. It featured a series of Canadian animated shorts straight out to be an LSD-fueled horrorscape. In To Be, a woman questions her own existence, visits a wacky scientist who invented a transporter, which in reality clones the subjects and kills the original copy, the plot of The Prestige but for kids. The scientist transports himself, but the original isn't killed, leading to a showdown where the woman must decide if she should kill one of the scientist's doubles, and she does. Then, racked with guilt, she kills herself by stepping into the transporter, allowing herself to be vaporized as her clone walks guilt-free. Is it really a kids' cartoon's place to make us question the nature of our existence? Apparently, it is in Canada. Number 4. Peter Rabbit and Friends, The Royal Ballet. What more must be said than live-action people dressed as Beatrix Potter animals doing ballet? Peter Rabbit and Friends, The Royal Ballet is exactly that. Though the plot is mostly kid-friendly, the hyper-realistic fake animal heads with unblinking eyes, don't forget those, atop the muscular, leotard-clad bodies of live dancers is just really uncanny. The ballet is pretty well choreographed. The costumes, though creepy, are weirdly similar to the classic Beatrix Potter illustrations, and other than giving children nightmares for the rest of their lives, it's a pretty beautiful production. Number 3. Gary Anderson's Hoppity. What is it about puppets? Their creepy smiles, their dead shark-like eyes, the idea that they may suddenly spring to life and rise up against their human masters. Hoppity unwittingly goes full throttle on the creepy puppet tropes. Created by Gary Anderson, future creator of puppet TV show Thunderbirds, Hoppity is about to make a magical toy from the goblin market who can move on his own and communicates by shrieking teedly-dee, teedly-dum. This hapless human owner, a little girl, is commanded to do naughty acts, constantly getting in trouble. In tears, she explains that she's heeding Hoppity's orders, but none of the adults believe her. It ends with her being sent to bed without supper, while Hoppity complains that he is hungry. Number 2. Emmett Freedi. Emmett Freedi was a 1990s Nicktoon with an art style described as ocean horror vomit. Using stop motion, a form of animation that often trips into the uncanny valley, its horribly designed papier-mâché characters look like something out of a college student's creepy art installation. The stop motion is stilted and unsettling. The voices sound like ambient-induced auditory hallucinations. The characters' lips, noses, and faces are grotesquely out of proportion, and the teeth, oh my god, there's just way too many teeth. No child should be subjected to this cartoon, and those who are unfortunate enough to watch this abomination should receive a lawsuit settlement to pay for their therapy. Number 1. Pingu. Pingu is a 1990s Swiss claymation about an adorable baby penguin, so why does it make the cut for the creepiest children's show? Pingu lulls its audience into a false sense of wholesome security, only to rip the rug out from under you with a freaky, giant, maniacal walrus. This monstrosity sticks out not only because of its inexplicable human teeth, but due to how incongruous the weirdly detailed walrus is with Pingu's normally cute, cartoonish art style. To make matters worse, the walrus has a creepy, full-throated, homicidal laugh. As a result, a whole generation of Swiss children have grown up to fear the Antarctic. This brings us to the end of our video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit like if you did, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so that you don't miss any of our videos in the future. Also watch the 2 videos that are on your screen because I'm sure you'll love them. With that, I'll see you in the next video.